The 2022 crab die-off was unprecedented. Scientists and fishery managers observed a staggering 90% drop in the population of snow crabs, leading to the cancellation of the commercial crabbing season for the first time in history. The immediate cause of this collapse is believed to be a combination of warming waters and shifting sea ice patterns, both driven by climate change. The Bering Sea, like other parts of the Arctic, is warming faster than the rest of the planet. As the water temperature rises, the cold water habitat that snow crabs depend on shrinks, forcing them into smaller, more crowded areas. This can lead to increased competition for food and higher susceptibility to disease. Additionally, the rapid loss of sea ice alters the ecosystem's dynamics, affecting the availability of nutrients and the overall health of the marine environment. Climate change is a profound threat to marine ecosystems, particularly in polar regions. The Arctic is experiencing some of the most rapid environmental changes on Earth. As the planet warms, sea ice retreats, and ocean temperatures rise, leading to shifts in species distribution, altered food webs, and increased stress on marine organisms. In the case of the Bering Sea, these changes have destabilized the once thriving crab populations. Snow crabs rely on cold, nutrient-rich waters for their survival. Warmer temperatures reduce the availability of these conditions, forcing the crabs to migrate to deeper, less suitable habitats. Moreover, the loss of sea ice impacts the production of phytoplankton, the base of the marine food chain, further disrupting the ecosystem. The collapse of the Bering Sea crab populations is a stark warning of what lies ahead if we do not take urgent action to mitigate climate change. Without significant reductions in greenhouse gas emissions, the situation is likely to worsen, leading to the continued degradation of marine ecosystems and the loss of biodiversity. To mitigate climate change, we must 1. Reduce greenhouse gas emissions. This is the most critical step. Transitioning to renewable energy sources such as wind, solar, and hydropower can significantly reduce carbon emissions. Additionally, improving energy efficiency and reducing waste can lower the overall carbon footprint. 2. Protect and restore marine ecosystems. Marine protected areas, or MPAs, can help safeguard critical habitats from the impacts of climate change. Restoring degraded ecosystems, such as coral reefs and mangroves, can enhance their resilience to changing conditions. 3. Support sustainable fishing practices. Ensuring that fishing practices are sustainable and do not further stress vulnerable species is essential. This includes implementing stricter regulations on catch limits and reducing bycatch. 4. Invest in climate adaptation and resilience. Communities and industries that depend on the ocean must adapt to the changing environment. This might include developing new technologies or practices that can withstand the impacts of climate change, or shifting economic activities away from vulnerable resources. If we fail to address climate change, the consequences will be severe. The continued warming of the Bering Sea and other critical marine habitats could lead to the collapse of more fish and shellfish populations, threatening the food security and livelihoods of millions of people. The loss of biodiversity would have cascading effects throughout the ecosystem, destabilizing food webs and leading to the extinction of species. Moreover, the broader impacts of climate change, rising sea levels, more extreme weather events, and ocean acidification will continue to intensify, making it increasingly difficult to sustain human communities and economies. The 2022 Bering Sea crab die-off is a call to action. It underscores the urgent need to address the root causes of climate change and protect the delicate balance of our planet's ecosystems. The time to act is now, before we lose more of the natural world that sustains us. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay safe and live your best life.